So we have a par 3. It's 151 yards. We have water to the left. The pin is in the, looks like it's the front left. The game plan is we have a little bit of wind with us. It's going to be an easy fade shot. I'm going to stay away from the water. I'm going to start the ball off about 15 feet right of the pin and just kind of fade it back into the pin. If it never fades, we're okay. But the game plan is just to get on the green, stay away from the water, have a nice easy shot. Guys, so as you can see, I went over the green by about 25 yards. I forgot to tell you it's downwind. That was a 9-iron, about 175 yards, give or take, because you know it landed and then it kind of trickled down a little further. Keep in mind, I hadn't played this par 3 course before, so first time. We're getting ready to practice one of those flop shots, those famous high rising flop shots where it just lands or rises and it just drops by the hole. Let's see how it goes though. Basically what I'm doing is now I'm gonna pull the pin. I'm gonna get behind the ball, then we're gonna see if we can read the putt real quick, and we're gonna go at it. Since the putt's gonna move left to right, even though I'm coming off a slight hill, but the cup kind of tilts to the right a little bit. It's almost gonna be like a straight putt. My goal is, of course, make it, but if I can't make it, I want it right by the hole. Don't take the club back any further than this. Go. There you go. Look at you, man. So one of the biggest things that I see in the game of golf is that the youth, is not yet involved. And so I got involved in the game of golf at the early age of, I believe, 8. And I think my father got into it because he did business deals. And that was the way that people spoke and got deals done. So I think it's cool that it turned into a life-learned skill, but also a life-learned thing that I did with my father, and now I can transfer it to my son. So often I don't think the game of golf has focused on the youth, and I think that's the problem. And so if we expect the game to grow, we have to focus on the youth, because that's going to be the future. Just like in any industry, any field, the youth is always up and coming. But it's hot out here today. I don't think I was necessarily prepared for all the heat, how hot it is, but of course I'm out doing what I love, so that's all that matters. So a little bit about golf, Dad, is that yes, I'm focusing on the kids, but also the weekend golfers. Man, when I tell you I work so much, sometimes I don't get a chance to go out and practice and golf as much as I would like. But what happens is you acquire some of the skills. Those skills don't go away as long as you know the technique. Yes, you have to go out and hit balls for feel and for memorization. But more importantly for me, it's all about, am I aiming the club properly? Is my posture good? Am I reading the putt? Am I taking time? Am I opening the blade up if I'm on a hill trying to hit a flop shot like I just hit? Those things that you don't forget. It's like riding a bike, you know what I mean? So anyway, on to the next hole. Let me focus. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so on the last hole, I didn't take into account the wind. The ball went way over the hole. So bad mistake, or bad choice in judgment in terms of just reading the environment to know what you got to do to execute a good shot. Similar distance, this hole is about 10 yards short. I believe the pin is in the back left, it looks like. I'm gonna do the same thing. There's really no danger on this hole. You still have the water to the left, but it's really out of play because it's too far to the left, so I'm not worried about it. I'll make the same simple shot. It'll probably be a 3/4 knockdown shot that fades to the left. So a knockdown shot means that it won't be a full distance. All I'll do is control the trajectory of the shot. And it's a very nice, easy flowing swing. All right, guys, that last shot, that was an easy chip. It was just a 9-iron. I don't believe in taking a lot of loft around the green because I want to get to the truest roll that I can get. The quicker the ball rolls, the quicker that you have a chance of getting it close to the hole. Even though this is not super close, I'd rather always target that 3-foot circle. But if you hit a flop shot, you have a better chance of hitting it fat. Let's say if you were to take like a sand wedge or a 60-degree lob wedge, those are for height and those are for like the sand and rough. So I was around the edge of the green. I just wanted a nice 9-iron chip. All right, so we're at the third hole. We have 115, it says. It's downwind. Every other hole that we played so far, I've been past the hole. I mean, like off the green type stuff. So obviously I'm not knowing my yards or my strength. It's a little corny, but whatever. All right, so we have a lob wedge, 60-degree in hand. We're gonna just a full swing. Hope that is correct. All right, so as you can see, I landed in the bunker. My thought process, since this channel is all about golf course management and how to stay out of trouble, this is actually one of the best places that I see myself that I could have been. To the left of the green, you're gonna have the water, the maintenance tower. I'm left-handed, so physically, I don't wanna put my ball anywhere near that spot. To the right of the green, I have a big old tree and an apartment complex out here on the golf course. So I'm not worried about the right side of the green. I'm more worried about the left side, because if I get on the left side, I then have more issues to deal with. The ball go down the hill, I can't see the pin, I could hit the concrete. There's all sorts of things that come into play. So as we're in the sand, the biggest thing with the sand, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna draw a line about 2 inches behind the ball. Every time I'm in the sand, I want to hit 2 inches behind the ball every time, without a doubt. That allows the club to slide underneath the ball, and it allows to pop it up and land by the hole. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna open the club face, put the ball in the front part of my stance. I'm gonna open my stance up so the club face points right at the flag, or maybe a little bit left because it sloped a little bit. YouTube, it's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Check out my socials, which will be in the bio. Also stay tuned for the next video.